The earliest ornithopods were small and bipedal, but as their adaptations for chewing and making use of the nutrients in plants improved, they were able to evolve a larger size and could then be both bipedal, which was obviously an advantage in reaching vegetation on higher branches, but also quadrupedal, which would have been an adaptation for bearing their body's weight. The legs of Iguanodon ended in three-toed feet that would have been held in a digitigrade fashion so that the tips of the digits would have borne the body's weight. The hands were more complex. The middle three digits would have been grouped together and functioned as a unit. They were thicker and could have borne small hooves and would have been able to bear the body's weight when walking quadrupedally. The fifth digit was thinner and more dexterous and arguably would have helped animals in grasping branches and pulling food down to their mouths. While the thumb, the first digit, was interesting in that the two phalanges and the metacarpal bone were all fused together to form a solid bony spike, which arguably would have been useful in defense. Throughout the evolution of the ornithopods, one observes a gradual increase in the number of teeth, and then ultimately in the hadrosaurs in the number of rows of teeth to form a dental battery, a fused mass of teeth, which would have provided a grinding platform to chew plant material. And so ornithopod dinosaurs would have been one of the few groups of vertebrates which actually chewed their food as mammals do rather than just bite, bite, and swallow. In Iguanodon, we see an increase in the number of teeth, where on each side of the upper jaw there were 29 teeth and 25 on each side of the lower jaw. But there was only one row of teeth in use with one replacement row. And so iguanodonts were intermediate in their ability to chew between the early ornithopods and then the more advanced hadrosaurs. As ornithopods have been reclassified, the members of the Iguanodon genus or the Iguanodontidae family have changed. Today, the most common usage of the term iguanodontids are those relatives of Iguanodon, which include basal members like Dryosaurus and Camptosaurus, and include the hadrosaurs, since the more advanced duck-billed dinosaurs evolved from iguanodonts earlier in the Cretaceous period. This group began in the late Jurassic period, were most diverse in the early Cretaceous, and survived until the late Cretaceous.